A maternidade, ela é uma coisa assim, que, como é que eu posso dizer? Que, assim, é uma coisa assim tão única que eu não tenho assim palavras para poder definir o tão imenso e tão grande que é ser mãe.
Let's have a look at some footage and you can tell me a little bit about what was going on. So this is Boa Vista, capital of Roraima state in the north of Brazil. You came with Blessing, one producer, and I joined you as a fixer. And for this, you were like working as a self-shooter, one-man band, and I was assisting you with some lights and some stuff. There was a translator. And to tell, because in Boa Vista, it's a very childhood friend city here, and there was a project there, the Van Leer Foundation helps to finance, and then we're telling the stories of two mothers and their children. So this is the city is very interesting. It was my first time also in Boa Vista. There you are in the
Oh
heart
well.
of the of the sign. So for this, you were like by yourself and with the producer and me, three people, and doing all the job. It's a very different approach. How does it work for you? Your mindset?
Yeah, very different, but super exciting. It's yeah, I mean, I've done, like I said, lots of work like this where we travel, just me, fixer, producer. Um, yeah, so yeah, we oh, look at the little baby.
Yeah,
So
so
yeah,
cute.
normally normally we travel with kit, but in this instance, I think this was the first time that I'd kind of hired in kit. So we flew into Sao Paulo where we met you, and we kind of hired the kit, and we kind of flew north, which was great to test the kit in Sao Paulo and kind of do it that way. It just saved us kind of a lot of any carnets or kind of anything like that where we're traveling with kit. So that was a great experience. And yeah, with two camera setup. I think we shot on the FX9 for the A cam, and then some sort of a Sony DSLR for the B cam.
Correct.
And yeah, two, and then we had two zoom lenses. I think Sony zoom lenses, just in terms of speed. Um,
Yeah.
um, uh, Sorry, I just kind of take it in. So yeah, everything was kind of handheld, as you can see there. Surprisingly stable. That looked kind of wobbly, but the footage kind of came back quite stable. I think that maybe there's some built-in stabilizer, and I think we had like one or two lights there with the softbox for like interviews. Yeah, I think that what I love about kind of locations like this and being out in the field is kind of just trying to figure out how to make it work. Like you're stuck with like your limitations. Remember lighting that interview, and we were kind of in a dark room, but then blazing sunshine outside, and just trying to kind of figure out the best way to do stuff. I thought that's what I love, kind of doing it, using the tools that you have, and just kind of trying to figure it out. I mean, all these interior shoots, just yeah, lots of lovely crew and interview and lovely people. The foundation works on initiatives to kind of progress kind of early childhood development between like kind of pregnancy and kind of 5 year olds. So this program was
Right.
called Urban 95, where the foundation worked with kind of the mayor and urban planners to try and make Boa Vista kind of a more early childhood kind of friendly kind of place, which is incredible to see the parks they have there and the initiatives with kind of like mothers and caregivers. It's incredible work that they do. So it's great to see that side of it. And again, I guess we were interviewing people that kind of really had these more kind of like the facts behind the initiatives. So we interviewed like kind of we had the mayor and the workers there who were giving us a really kind of detailed information about the project. But then we had the two families where we have back to that kind of human story, which is kind of what I love to kind of tell. So I think in the overall piece, it's kind of balancing that really raw kind of human element from the families and their experience. And I mean, it's so touching the things they were saying and the things that they've gone through, and then balancing that with actually this is a film that kind of needs to kind of get attention to kind of get more funding and to make people more aware. And for that, you need these kind of to be backed up by the facts from like the mayor and the people that have a bit more power there. So it's this balancing act in the edit of trying to kind of get that nice human emotion story, and then also like really like the facts in there to really kind of to get the story to do what it needs to do, really. So it's yeah, a great balancing act. But I mean, shooting here was just a dream. It was just so nice. And we worked very closely with the team from the city who took great care of us, showing us the local kind of food and things like that, and just giving us access to like this tower there where we shot, where we got those nice kind of views from. Like I said earlier, I think when everyone is working towards like a shared goal, wanting to make the best film possible, I feel like that's when the work kind of the work is always kind of the end result is always great if everyone's on the same page. But I mean, I will add, having you there is kind of fix that, and also kind of someone who knows the way around camera and lights was kind of invaluable. I've been in situations like that where it has really just been me and a producer and maybe like a client or a kind of fixer who doesn't have that kind of experience in the kind of the tech or the kind of the lighting and things like that. So that was a game changer, really, just being able to kind of leave you to kind of set up cameras or pack down tripods, set up lights, and even the drone, like the drone footage in this film is incredible, and that was kind of down to you, really, you being able to separate yourself from us when we were doing B-roll or interviews, and being able to go and capture that amazing drone footage, which kind of what opens the film, and it's kind of you're instantly like kind of stuck in there. So that was a game changer for us, really being able to do that. So that's yeah, that was made a massive difference. Being able to kind of just, I can concentrate on one thing, and knowing that other things are happening around, and with your expertise, just knowing that that's going to kind of go smoothly. So that was a massive help. Yeah, and just enabled us to move through the days quicker and just not have that worry. I mean, that's why I think I was able to buy up so much time to kind of maybe compose the shots and try out certain things, because I knew that kind of I had you by my side kind of helping out with those things. So yeah, that's very invaluable.
No, I was very happy also when I saw the film with the drone shots. But you gave me the directions, I remember, so I have to share that with you. You said I need this, I need that, top shots and the river and established shots and everything. But it was a pleasure to contribute also with the drone shot, which is something that I usually offer to the clients here, because sometimes like bring the drone to Brazil is okay, you just import like any other gear, but getting the permits to film sometimes it's tricky, like the bureaucracy, documentation, everything. So I usually offer the services for flying the drone.